What on world? Well, it's a blustery old day up here in paradise today. Feels like a Victorian summer, and it was bloody freezing. It was about 16 when I got up this morning at 7:30. It's warmed up now, but she's pretty blustery. So anyway, run the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here, and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Rightio, morning world, Hippy Trev here. So I had a viewer drop in yesterday. He jumped on his bike and rode up from Nambour and dropped in to say good day and bought some Prezzies. I've had a bit of a look in the bag, so I sort of know what's in there, but I haven't gone through it yet. And I did actually manage to get a bike ride in yesterday. So thank you very much, Eric, for coming up from Nambour yesterday, dropping in, having a cup of tea, a bit of a walk around, had a really great chat, and actually got on the bike yesterday and did a ride over to Childers with him to send him on his way. I didn't film yesterday. Yesterday was just a ride. Sometimes it's just good to get out and just do a ride for me, and it was actually quite good yesterday, not actually having the cameras on board. I just free to do my ride, and I didn't have to think about anything else but the ride, and take care of Eric behind me on his bike. And also caught up with an old acquaintance yesterday, which was really, really good. And who knows, might have a riding partner soon, and that'd be bloody awesome. So anyway, let's get into what's going on. So this I love straight away. This is a Holley carburetor. This is a Holley carburetor book, and it's an older one. So as you can see, I'll point you down here. So as you can see, she's in fairly rough condition, which I love because that means it's well used and well loved. And this is just a full-on, very old Holley maintenance manual of what it is. And I'm going to love it. I'm going to have a bit of a read through. Fantastic book to be given on the Holley carby. So Eric, thank you very much, mate. Really, really appreciate it. That's the sort of stuff that I really, really do love. So, rightio, what's in the bag? Let's have a look. All right, so I had a bit of a peek in here. I've had a bit of a peek in the bag. I know there's some things in here, but let's see what's really here. So, we've got some spray-on Flexi Seal. So, yeah, I'm sure I'll find good use for that. There's definitely plenty of places I can use that. All right, what else is in the mystery bag? Flexi Seal waterproof tape. That would have been so good under those patches I put on the bus roof. I just used the T-Rex stuff that I got from the local hardware, and it seems to be okay, but we haven't had any real rain to know. So we had a storm come through about a week ago, lasted about 2 or 3 minutes, but dumped about, 2 or 3 mil in about 2 or 3 minutes. It was probably more than that, come down pretty hard, so there was no leaks in the bus at that stage. But we haven't really had any, rain that's been around for an hour or two to give it plenty of time to get in all the cracks and crevices that water does. So I will find use for that, don't worry about that. What do we got in here? I love this. Some more power valves. He said he didn't know if they were any good. I don't know what the sizes are yet, and also dropped in some Holley jets for me, which never go astray here. Actually, I'm going to get my glasses out. Let's get my glasses out and have a look at what we've actually got here. So power valves and jets, all good stuff here. Yeah, let's see what we've actually got here. So that's one of your inlets, washers for a power valve. Now these are the power valves. Now what do we got any sizes on these? I can't see a size. I honestly don't know what size that power valve is, and I can't really see, and I've got no markings on the side, so I don't really know what size power valves these are, but that's fine. And these are, and some 66 jets. I can't even remember what I'm running in the car at the moment. I'm running 63s, or I think I'm running 63 jets at the moment. So there's some 66 jets. That's your inlet spout. And a couple of power valves. I'll have to get the magnifying glass out later and go over and see if I can find out what size they are. So thank you very much for them. Paint brushes. You know I love paint brushes. These are really good. They're the short. They're not the long ones. They're the short, flatter ones. really, really good. Some spray can, silver. I guess one of the models is going to be silver because I've got some in a very good quality spray. Oh, there's heaps here. So we've got some blue, some black, gold. I do use a lot of gold paint, I do. Some red and some yellow. This is all the stuff that I do use, and these are all good quality paints. And I need to get back into another model again at some stage. Like I said, I've just met up with an old acquaintance, and we might be going bike hunting in the next few days, and I might even end up with another riding party, which is really good, because I did the run to Childers yesterday, and by the time I got home, I was actually pretty sore and pretty bloody buggered, and that was only to Childers and back. It's been well over a month since I've even done a ride on the bike, and I need to get some serious training in. I definitely need to get on the bike and do a lot more rides. Oh, the clutch, yes, the clutch seemed to be good yesterday. You could probably do with backing off a little bit. It's a little bit further out off the handle than I like it, but I gave it a good handful yesterday, ran it pretty hard over to Childers and back, and yeah, so the clutch seems to be holding up quite well. I don't think that's a problem on the bike, but yes, I definitely need to get a few more longer rides in and start building up my stamina and my strength. When you're out there and you're on the bike, it's, yeah, if you're not used to it or you've been off the bike for a while, yeah, got to build up your strength again. And yeah, I just need to get my fitness back, and if my friend decides to grab herself a bike and we go out riding, that'll be perfect for what I need to actually get myself and get my strength up and getting used to being back onto the bike and hanging onto them handlebars. So, but anyway, Worlds, Eric, thank you very much. He said he's not a subscriber, but him and his wife watch me fairly regularly, and the conversations we've had, him and his wife have been watching me for quite a while. It was just so cool. He actually, cruised up from Nambour, got an email from him yesterday telling me that he got home nice and safely, and he made good time back to Nambour. He had a good run down. So, oh boy, I do really need to get back on the bike. I'm in no hurry to get back up on the roof of the bus at this stage. I've got my focus in other areas. I've ordered some more air sanding discs. I was using 120 grit, which is a little bit too light on, so I've ordered some 80 grit, which will rip into the fiberglass up on the roof up there and rip all that black shit off without too much problem. So I won't be getting into that until those show up. The boat's pretty much set and forget at the moment. I don't really want to touch with that. The only thing with the boat at the moment is we had some new people into the area. We've had some new cats roaming around, and I jumped in the boat about a week ago and it just fully stunk of cat piss, like cat piss. So I've crumpled up incense and thrown it all through the boat, and I've scrubbed and cleaned. The smell is slowly going away, but at the moment you get in the boat and you start driving along the rain, you can smell it, cat piss. So that's it for today's vid. So just a very short one, just to thank Eric for riding up from Nambour to say good day. So thank you very much, Eric, and also thank you for all the brilliant presents. As we know, we all love presents, and because they were hand delivered, no handwritten notes. So anyway, Worlds, like I said, this is a very short vid just to thank Eric for coming up and delivering off these presents. I'm not really sure when I'm going to start my next model at this stage. I've got a few things I want to do at the moment, and I'm not really prepared to sit down and commit the next 4 days to a model. I think I might be out going around and helping my friend find a bike, but I will be getting back into one soon. Oh, Jesus. The wind was so strong it just moved the camera. The other thing I ought to do, if anyone noticed the video I did the other day when I was putting the batteries on the bus, adding the extra batteries, every time I touch the camera, I'll try that now, or move the camera, there was a very, very nasty noise coming through, and I hope when I get on the bike that I'm not going to have to get a new squawk box. I've got a funny feeling the squawk box fitting is getting a bit loose, so if it's on the bike and rattling around, there's a good chance I'll have nothing but totally crap audio. And yeah, these cameras, I'm not really sure what to do. The battery life seems to be very short. The 7 I'm using now, it just overheats. I run it for like 15-20 minutes and the camera just shuts down because it seems to get too hot. I really don't know what to do about another camera at this stage. I just don't know where to go on getting another camera. And of course the outlay just to get a camera and all the gear you need to go with it, it's easily $600, $700, maybe $800 just to get it set up. So I'm certainly in no situation to do that. So, as I said, well, just a short vid. Brother Pete, that was so cool seeing you getting on my live stream the other day, mate. You told me you don't subscribe to anyone and you don't do that sort of stuff, and I was absolutely stoked to the hill to see you on my live feed the other day making comments. So I hope I get to see you on the next one. At this stage, that's scheduled for the 20th, like next week, next Wednesday, for the model draw. So if you haven't got your entries in, make sure you send me an email to hippy_trev6661234 at live.com.au. Send me an email with a little reason why you might want to win the model. And on the 20th, 9 p.m, I'm going to do a live feed, and we're going to do a draw and see who wins either the 55 Chevy or the Fast and the Furious model. So, right now, world, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.